microbiologist. Just a physicist, a chemist, or a paleontologist. Sciences, then be a scientist.
In our controlled variables, we have the same organisms, same time, date, and location, same temperature, same measurer, same elevation, and same inclination.
It's more than power. Knowledge is truth, and truth is fact. Science does its best to be sure of that. Dropping science. Ever found yourself asking lots of questions like why's this, why's that, or what direction do you? Do you like computers and technology? Were you a robot on Halloween? If you care enough and you're clever, you might be somebody who can make the world better. With so much to learn in the universe, it wouldn't.
Using the Simpson index, we found that it was greater in the sunny area than in the shaded area. This is not exactly what we expected, however, we found reasons to explain this phenomenon.
Will you grow up to be a microbiologist, a physicist, a chemist, or a paleontologist? You could be a botanist or a geologist. If you love the sciences, then be a scientist.
As you can see here, we have categorized each plant species by letters.
But you'll use good ethics, for you it won't matter when the test is, because you are intelligent, healthy, and rested. The time has come to restart this song. If you didn't know this was a rap along, and if you heard words that you don't understand, then use a dictionary and ask your friends. We're dropping science, science. Yeah, you know we're dropping science, science.
Through the limitations, we found that the transect line had to be straight. However, we couldn't put it exactly straight due to objects in the way, such as trees or stumps. The shaded area was also closer to the water, meaning that it might make it more moist. And there were also more trees near the shaded area, which means that the water was soaked up by them.
If you love the sciences, then be a scientist. It's a science. Science. The science.
Our results show that the soil in the shaded area was less moist than the soil in the sunny area. The reason for this is because there were larger and a higher population of trees in the shaded area, which take in a large number of the water in the soil. There was also less ground cover plant life in the shaded area due to the trees blocking the sunlight and not enough water for ground plants to grow. The shaded area was also closer to the water stream, so when the water goes into the soil and hits the water table, it then gets carried out to the stream. This means that the water drained quicker and there wasn't as much water in the shaded area soil. If we were to do this experiment again, our research question should include ground cover and trees. We didn't include trees, which means that we left out the biggest vegetation, and this makes our results flawed. We'd also use a continuous line transect, so we could use kite graphs to show the abundance of species.
Science, science.